you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo... Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it.
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from... By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Is this your idea of a...
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to...
What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support?
Technical support?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption.
Let me think.
If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of Trek?
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was, remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk... Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight. The problem is... Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda!
Okay, yeah.
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the clink.
Agreed. This option meets you.
The clink-clink crisis control switch.
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting my... To activate the switch, you just need to give him...
Really? So what actually happened?
You'll find out if it comes to it.
Okay, cool. It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula.
Huh?
Uh-oh, things are about to kick off.
What are you worried about, Yehoda?
Shh! Don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't... An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear. I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the 2 of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept... You don't think they're butting heads already, do you?
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelists of the court of Fontaine. Plus, now that the traveler has arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for...
What's the Traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind, Miss Beto.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put...
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just...
Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about.
These people are your... friends? Lord Songima Bay! Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello! Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo manager, Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see Dory here. This event's practically made for her.
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. And she's always the seller who we get complaints. Every single Mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to...
Paimon can hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with a mil... Could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging... How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more.
Jeez, what a bargain.
Works for me, I guess.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for with everything Uncle's taught me. I bet I could build one of...
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be
But Uncle said the most
Guys, please don't
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to... If you make any more here.
Oh, hi, Yehoda.
I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. A lot of crazy people show up to this expo. Both sellers and buyers. You don't...
Yehoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there...
Oh, it's you two! Been a while, hasn't it?
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why.
Ah, you must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from...
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year.
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items... I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their...
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business? Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of box of marvels should the opportunity arise later.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day. Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Oh, wait, so you weren't speaking
Code?
Yeah, sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black?
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works, and desperados who don't.
Fair enough.
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder booth.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
But can one person really represent their
No way. Treasure hoarder is just a cat. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves. Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a Treasure Hoarder second. Of course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and wide for its heroic deeds.
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning. This exhibit.
What's wrong?
This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. I know the contract says that.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile. Tumaini?
Yep, that's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Whatever Tumaini means, it seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff. Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage.
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
You're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing. But that's where my connections come in. With me.
Cool! What kind of connections?
Hey! You can't go around asking people questions like...
What you up to, Yehoda?
Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problems that might need me. Hey, you three. What are you...
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much Mora to spare!
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that?
Guys, seriously, stop fighting!
Here's the thing, Neb. I know you like building stuff, but...
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. Mine just...
Huh? You build a machine that can blast monsters?
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between...
Not where Knuckle Duckle's concerned.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you there with the brown hair. You wanna...
Yeah! I wanna make some thwack and smack defense bots too!
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night.
Exactly! But what can I do? I'll never be able to afford one of your blueprints.
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made.
Really? Thank you so much, ma'am!
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank Krumkaki Craft Shop.
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Krumkaki.
Huh. That was very thoughtful. Who are you, and what have you done with Aino?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people depend on me.
Did that really just happen? For a moment there, Aino stopped being a little kid and...
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering.
Ah, Traveler. Paimon. How do you do?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living every one.
That sounds like something he'd say. Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will let you in on some insider info.
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture It featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who...
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeeper?
That's not unusual. But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it, whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. Our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Could you tell me a few more stories about it when you get the...
Of course.
So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey, you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order, you hear?
What a coincidence. So am I.
Wait, really? First encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of Intrepid Val. The more I heard about your order, the more. So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you.
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
So what I'm getting...
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out. So imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, does that mean you've taken them all out already? Can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nosh.
I see. All right, I'll be there.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, so look after those kids.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
What do you think?
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
Vorka! You're here for the expo too?
Oh hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting out in this part of the world. Even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes. And on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Lieben? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers.
Oh, that's true. You're not gonna reprimand him though, are you?
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the Knights to make some cider out of these apples.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. No, I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one. With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
Well, good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild.
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand, but please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their... In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here.
I see. So this isn't from our cellars at all. It's not even from Mondstadt. You... I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry.
Oh, just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust!
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks volume. That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty...
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Oh, please! Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
Chaska! Say, Lolly! What are you?
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word for pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seat Lolly here to get to the bottom of it.
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out, we've been...
Are you intending to try and stop me? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our YAB are not for sale. Wait a second. This is just a shard of a YAB pillar, and its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the YAB.
About 800,000 more apiece.
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natland don't know all that much about our culture. But some people take one look at those pillars. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up...
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
Oh.
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon. Oh, quite the opposite. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently.
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of more, you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexen Circle are within your reach. Kinda like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventurers.
Not for me. We didn't sell much Hexen Circle gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara specialties just to break even.
Wait, you're actually losing money?
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make...
Oh, they don't call you a great mage for nothing, Miss Alice. It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up.
Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehoda?
Yeah, thanks to you.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here. Yehoda, you just...
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and... no dice.
The same thing happened to me. Goods first, pay later. That convenience is for
The buyer did have guild-supplied certificate.
In that case, he's one of you.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but...
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. Wait, so...
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town.
What? Why would he do that?
He wanted to use the mora we got from our exhibit.
Gods, this kid...
Yeah, he's our older brother, so...
Oh...
Okay, let's not panic.
Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back?
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
Should we rescue Ati? Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on!
Looks like you're down to your last option, dumpster diver.
Oh, right!
Clank, clank, crisis control switch act. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh!
Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all, but it won't last long, so
in that case, let's get the stolen goods!
All units, advance to rescue
Miss Yehoda!
Orders received.
Ati! You're all right!
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people.
They stole my expo certificate.
Let's just...
Inventory complete.
see? Told ya. With the Clink Clank crisis with so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the...
I know.
These kids call me boss, and
Thanks, Bob.
I know who's a great person to have.
To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacation for... Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.